Good afternoon and welcome to the Job Help Hotline. My name is William Molina and we're here today with Mr. Agustin Jaramillo from Greater Westtown. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. So today we want to introduce the Greater Westtown Shipping and Receiving Training Program. It's a program that offers many advantages and opportunities for you to advance into a career in the future. If you're sitting out there watching the show today, we want you to know that everything that we're about to talk about today is at no cost to all of you that are listening. So we'll begin by giving you some information. So AJ, why don't you begin by telling us, first of all, about the Shipping and Receiving Training Program. So what would a person need to be part of this program?
Okay. Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching us. So to begin the process, you would need to attend one of our orientations. It's always advisable to give us a phone call. That way we can set you up for a orientation date. Depending on which program. We do offer two programs. Like Mr. Molina said, I'll just talk about the Shipping and Receiving Program real quick. What it is a Wednesday morning orientation. All you need to bring with you just to start is a valid ID, whether it's a state ID or a driver's license. We ask that you participate in the orientation. We give you a facilities tour, and then we talk to you about the program. And then after that, we ask you to fill out an application if you're interested in attending the program. The Shipping and Receiving Program itself is a 16-week program. But along those lines, you not only learn about shipping and receiving, but we also have some job readiness skills that are developed.
So let's break it down, since there's a lot of information. So let's break it down. So let's say when we're saying shipping and receiving, people think about loading and unloading trucks, and it's all just the physical aspect of it. And I believe that the shipping and receiving training has much more to offer. So one of the components of it, I believe, has to do with scanners. Can you talk a little bit about the computerized inventory control that's involved in the program?
Yeah, so one of the classes that we do teach under the warehouse management systems is inventory control, and that involves the use of RF scanners or barcode scanners, and also software that the industry uses in order to do inventory control. So we do some hands-on training with with all the computerized accessories in order for you to understand what a modern warehouse expects you to know. Aside from an older type of pen and paper warehouse, a lot of the newer ones that we work with or that we've seen are starting to move forward with more computerized inventory controls. So we do spend a good amount of time instructing or teaching and being able to provide the participant with the knowledge needed to work in a modern day warehouse.
Yeah, and that's something that's really important, because there aren't a lot of manual labor jobs out there left because of the age of technology. I mean, now you go to a restaurant and order food. I don't want to mention names of restaurants, but you go to restaurants and now they have a kiosk and you order your own food. And so technology is something that really has increased a lot. We know that there's a lot of companies now. A lot of people do online shopping. A lot of people are depending on distribution companies in order to receive their goods. And things have changed a great deal from what it used to be. So if you don't have any technology under your belt, if you don't know about computerized systems, this would be a great advantage for you, because I believe we also do UPS WorldShip, which is a computerized system that is used by many companies. There's FedEx Express. So there's a lot of technology involved in the shipping and receiving training program. Now, there's also a lot more involved in it, because we also have a forklift component. So the forklift component is good because you learn how to operate. We have over 6 pieces of equipment that are utilized, and so you can get your forklift certification for as many vehicles that you master. You also learn it to the National Safety Council, so you actually get your certification, which is valid for 3 years. And let's say it expires after 3 years and you come back and see us, we will recertify you as long as you can show that you're so proficient at your skills. And I know some of you are interested, because we've been talking about, we got so much more information to give you, but we want to flash the number on the screen right now, so you can make contact if you're curious right now and want to know who to call. The numbers on your screen right now. It's the Greater Westtown Training Partnership. It's a shipping and receiving training program. We're located at 500 North Sacramento Boulevard. It's in Chicago, Illinois. So the phone number is 312-563-9028. You can also see us on Facebook.com, Greater Westtown. or you can contact us on, look at our email, which is www.gwtp.org. So if you have any questions or want to sign up for the program or come and see us, just pop in. We have orientations on Wednesdays at 8:45 in the morning. So all you have to do is just get off the couch, get out of your bedroom, shoot down to Greater Westtown at 8:45 in the morning. That's Wednesday, so tomorrow we'll be having one. So if you see the show today and you want to come tomorrow, you're more than welcome to join us. So that's the number and address on the screen. That we have some much more information that we want to give to you. So we talked about inventory control systems. We talked about the forklift aspect of it, that you'll be trained to do forklift.
FedEx, UPS.
FedEx, UPS. So, and the type of vehicles we have a cherry picker, we have the stand-up narrow reach truck, we have a sit-down propane truck, we have a sit-down electric truck, we have the electric pallet rider, and we also have an electric pallet walker. And it's good to know these things because employers utilize these in movement of material handling. Now, I believe we have some pictures as well too.
Yeah, but before, I'd like to, before we go and look at the warehouse pictures, I would also like to mention that when it comes to the industry itself, what our training program does offer is safety courses and some OSHA training. And although those aren't a requirement, it's always important to know that the more certificates or the more information that you have available to you, it'll make job finding a lot easier because employers will see that you have this training available to you.
Yeah, so that's an OSHA 10-hour card that you're able to get, and we also, it's all through the National Safety Council for the forklift operation. So there's a lot of experienced workers there. I mean, I think there's over 100 years of experience between all the workers that are there. So we want to show you a little bit about the location, where you will be learning at. It's not in a classroom, it's just a classroom setting. It's actually hands-on training, so if we can flash the location. This is the warehouse where people will be working in. So AJ, you want to explain a little bit about how this is set up and how this works?
Yeah, if you look on your screen right now, you'll see it's a full working warehouse. We do have product that the students get to utilize when they're being instructed to either receive product or ship product or store product. What you see before you is one of our warehouses. This is a functioning warehouse. We can get our machines in there and have the individuals pick and create just what a real life scenario would happen in the workforce. So, you know, you're given an order to pick throughout the warehouse. You do the picking and the packing, and then you finally do the shipment of it. I'm going to move over to the next slide so we can see you have some students here that are working on palletizing. One of the steps that need to be done in order for a shipment to go out when you're doing either a LTL or a less than trailer load or a full trailer load. Let's see what else we got here. Pictures of more students here.
So I want to touch a little bit upon it. If you notice, you'll see that there are women in the program as well. This is a program that's both for men and women. We look at people 18 years or older, and it's if you're interested in gaining a career, because getting a job, having a job is one thing, but having a job that can advance you towards the future will help you out. As you see here, we have them work together as teams. That we have, I believe, they run a mock distribution company, so there is a repack department, and you'll see people checking out documentation, because that's another part of the program as well. You're going to learn documentation required for this type of work. So you got your bill of lading, your claim forms. You also learn how to do your labeling, how to develop your RF scanner codes to put on the boxes. So there's quite a bit that you learn while you are here. And so if you give us a call right now, you'll see that you can apply for this program with no problem, and it's at no cost. You don't pay anything for the program. We also will provide a stipend for your car fare, so if you have to take the bus, we provide you with a 7-day rental card. If you drive, we can provide you with a gas card weekly. So we provide you with all your materials, binders, and everything that you need to do this program. The only thing we cannot provide you with is a good attitude and attendance. That's something that you have to bring to the program. So if it sounds good so far, we still have more information to give you, some more slides to show you. We're going to flash the number on right now again, so that way you can call that number. Okay, it's the Greater Westtown Training Partnership. So, and we're located at 500 North Sacramento Boulevard in Chicago, and the phone number is 312-563-9028. So if you're saying to yourself, well, I'm tired of being in a job where I don't grow, I don't have the necessary skills to get another job. If you are unemployed and are not working right now and are having a hard time and you just don't want to go from temp agency to temp agency, temp job to temp job, and you want to build a solid work history, which is really important towards advancing towards a career, then just give us a call or come tomorrow to our orientation. We are having an orientation tomorrow at 8:45 in the morning. And when you come to that orientation, what's going to take place is you're going to be taken around for a tour so you can see the facility that we have, the warehouses that we have, because they have more than one. You will be able to also see the different equipment that's there, and you can ask all the questions you want. And if you're interested, you can fill out an application right then and there on the spot and get the ball rolling, which is really important. So we have other slides that we want to show you. So right here, I know people are interested in forklift. This is just a couple pieces of our equipment right now. So we have two gentlemen that are transporting loads. So when we say we run a mock distribution company, one of the things that people encounter is that when they're trying to find a job, trying to learn a new skill while you're on the job and you've never done it before, it's kind of nerve-wracking because you're afraid that you might make a mistake, that you might not make it to the job, and you won't shine with the ability that you have to do so. So when you have training and you know exactly what to do, and an employer tells you, okay, I need you to do UPS World Ship, or I need you to move this material, and you have the ability to do that, you can go into your job with much more confidence, feeling good about what you're doing, and also making it possible for you to retain that job. So you'll see the guys here working in the yellow vehicle is a Naral reach truck, and the other one is a sit-down electric vehicle as well. So this is one of the components in the program that we utilize. So we set up obstacle courses. We run one of the most intense forklift trainings in Illinois. I mean, we have obstacle courses for you. You will learn your pivot points. You will learn center of balance with your vehicles. You'll learn how to troubleshoot. So we have instructors there that are very capacitated and are able to teach you how to utilize these vehicles effectively and efficiently. So AJ, so we know that students might ask, so what if I have a background?
Yeah.
So what do we say to those students that are out there or people that are interested in the program?
So when an individual participant comes to us and they do have questions about background, we assure them that the background will not affect them with entering into the program or a job placement because we do work with companies that are background friendly. Along with that, we do make sure that while they're training throughout the 12 weeks, we do talk to them and discuss ways to be able to explain themselves during a job interview to appropriately get the message across of the situation either that they're in or that they were in, and how the training is part of them searching for that new change in the life that they are searching for. Of course, when we talk about individuals being able to either go to work or come to training, what happens is mostly it's the individual themselves that aren't ready for the program. And what we ask is that people that contact us, that they make sure that they're really in it, I guess without using a phrase, in it to win it. The idea is we're going to give you all the information and all the added hands-on training that you need in order to work in the career field. But we really ask that people that come in are ready to make that change and ready to commit to a career into an industry that's going to help them grow and help them attain that financial stability in their lives. And we're just there to assist them in the best way that we can, and that's through our job training skills. It's not very often that you find a program that is at no cost when it comes to developing these types of job skills that you need in order for you to get a good paying job. And we do offer one. I think we're pretty much a hidden gem in the city. We go around and I don't think many people know of us and know what we can offer. But it is a training opportunity, but also a job placement opportunity. And I'd like you to speak more on the job placement, because I know people, not only are they interested in learning, but they're also interested in what the end result of all that learning is.
So yeah, so when you complete our program, we offer job placement. So basically, we have an employer advisory board that works with us. We have employers that understand and know our program and what we do, so when they need people, they give us a call. Plus, we are constantly developing new employers to place all of our students at. Our placement is pretty high. I think it's about, what, 89 to 90%?
Yeah.
Okay, so our placement is pretty high. There's a lot of jobs out there, but what makes it easy is when we tell employers, look, we got somebody here that's trained. They do about 380 hours of training. That's a lot of training, and it's really impressive to an employer. So what we would do is we schedule an interview for you. We send you out to the interview. The company knows who we are, and it's up to you to go out there and market yourself. Now, I want to talk a little bit about marketing yourself. There is a job readiness component within this program. So basically, when you have to answer those hard questions like what's more important, the money, the job, tell us about yourself. A question that a lot of people don't even like to answer. Why do you feel qualified? And why are you interested in working for a company? So when you get hit with all these questions, you have to know how to answer those questions effectively, so that way you can market yourself for the position. A lot of people tend to get nervous and leave their personalities at home. So we teach you how to use your personality, not to leave it at home, but go out there and shine. So you get the motivation that you need, so you can go out there and market yourself with a big smile on your face. And you'll find it a lot easier to answer questions when you know how to. And that's something that we do. So we do interview workshops. So we will be dressed for success. How do you dress for interviews? That's important as well. Communication skills, that's another big thing. How do you communicate? We will help you compose a resume. Okay, so you'll do a resume from scratch with our assistants. You will also learn how to fill out applications professionally, paper applications as well as online applications, because that's another thing that people are not aware of. Having all of your information in order to get a job is very, very important. If you don't have all your information and you give in an application with sections blank or missing information, guess what? That application goes into a pile. You don't want that. So we prepare you for all of that. I mean, this program is a completely holistic approach to helping an individual. So if you really want to get a job, you want to get out there, then this is a program for you. And to think, no cost. There's many programs out there that you have to go get a student loan, financial aid, all of that. With our program, you don't have to do that. If you're unemployed, if you're looking for a job, you're going to qualify for the program because of the fact that that's what this program is for, to help people in the community. And yes, like Augustine says, yes, this is a gem in the city, and a lot of people don't even know about this program. So that's why we're here today, to let you know that this is a great opportunity for you. There's no catches. You'll never get charged later on, oh, they're going to place me, but then they're going to ask me for money. None of that. This is a totally legit program that's been around for a very long time, for over almost 3 decades. We've been out there helping thousands of people, and the results have been amazing. So if you give us a call today at the following phone number that's on your screen, it's 312-563-9028. If you have any questions, we'd be more than glad to answer your questions. If you want to find out what you need to do, give us a call. Somebody will pick up that phone and give you information. They can put your name on our database, so that way we'll make sure that if you don't come in, we can give you a call to remind you that we are having an orientation. And orientation is on Wednesday, so if you can't make it tomorrow, you can make it the following Wednesday. If Wednesday's a hard day or a bad day for you, we invite you to come on in and do a walk-in. And one of our instructors will be more than glad to take you around, show you around, and if you're interested, give you an application that you can fill out. So don't sit there waiting for tomorrow. I will say there's the 3 ups. Actually, there's 4 ups, and I'd like to talk about those ups. You have the first up is you need to wake up. You need to wake up and realize the world that's around you, how things are moving, how things are changing. You can't walk around like the movie Eyes Wide Shut, where you think you're seeing when you're not. You need to get the skills, understand that you need those things, and do what it takes once you wake up. Now, waking up is one thing. The next step is to get up. Get up and make it happen. How many times you sit on your couch and say, yeah, I want to do something with myself. I want a career. I want to change. But you never get up and do it. You just talk about it. So once you wake up, you need to get up. The third up, once you do get up and you find something and you do well on it, you need to move up. So move up, learn the skills that you need to learn, get that job that you need, look for that promotion by working as hard as you can and putting your best foot forward, and that's the most important thing. The fourth up, I don't like to mention it to people, I don't want to be offensive, but if you're not going to do nothing, I tell people, shut up then, stop complaining, because the only way things are going to happen is if you make it happen. Nothing can stop you. What I'm saying is, if you look in the mirror, what do you see, your best friend or your worst enemy? Hopefully you're seeing your best friend. Okay, so look in that mirror, find that best friend, and point to yourself and say, hey, we're going to do this, and go out here, make that phone call, make it happen. It's not going to happen by itself. The bad thing about tomorrow, always putting it off, is tomorrow will never come today. Okay, so don't leave it for tomorrow. Get to that phone, call that number, and start taking the necessary steps in order to start your new skills and your new career.
Yeah, I don't think we're almost at the time
We
when
have 5 minutes more.
oh, we had 5 minutes more. Sorry. All right. Well, the thing is, I want to make sure people get our number, and if not our number, the CanTV number that's on your screen right now, 1-312-738-1060. We only have 5 minutes, and I did want to ask if anybody was interested in calling us directly right now. We only have 5 more minutes, so I mean, what better time to call, right? Just you got 5 minutes, get your question in right under the wire, and you can talk to us directly, ask us any questions that you have. What I wanted to talk about was if we could just give the audience a little bit of information about some of the companies that we have worked with in the past, and maybe if there is a average wage, maybe that's what.
Well, our average, lately, our wage has gone up to from $13 to $16 an hour, some $17 an hour jobs to start. The companies that we work with are not temporary labor companies. These are companies, it's permanent positions, okay, and it's with benefits. So these are not temp jobs, okay? These are permanent jobs with benefits. The employers that we work with companies that are viable companies that we know there's opportunities for growth and advancement within those companies. The other advantage about going to Greater Westtown is this: let's say you start working, and if there's any difficulties or anything in the job, we will go out, visit the company, we'll intervene, we'll try to help you out. Another thing is that becoming part of the Greater Westtown family is good because your information, like your resume, goes on the database. So let's say 2 years from now you come back and say you got laid off and I want another job, and you want to update your resume. If you don't have it, we do. It's on our database, so we can save it for you when you come back, so that way you'll have the information that you need at hand. So participating in the program has many, many benefits. If you work in a job, you do get laid off and you come back, we will assist you. If you're in good standing, we will assist you again to try to replace you again. So I mean, the program is a great opportunity, a great support system, and we recommend highly that you come on out, because we try to get people livable wages, and that's really important, as we know that with the economy the way it is, you need that support.
Yeah. What I'd like to mention again, what you need, you just need to be 18 years and older. No high school diploma. You don't need a high school diploma or a GED, and the training is at no cost. Just to start the process, all we need from you is a picture ID, and then we'll go forward from there. I'm gonna put the number back on the screen for a few seconds so you can see it, and our address so you know where we're at.
Yeah, and the thing is that, another thing I want to say too, that the program will provide tours as well. So you have company tours, so you can actually go out and visit some of the companies that we work with. You'll see how these gigantic distribution companies operate. I mean, so you get exposure to all of that. We have guest speakers who come in and talk to our students as well. We have students from the past that come in and tell you their success stories. We have employers that come in and tell you about their companies. So you get a lot of exposure. So the program is really wonderful for men and women. So if you were looking for work, we can help. So the number and the name of the agencies is on your screen right now. Greater Westtown Training Partnership Shipping and Receiving Training Program. We're located at 500 North Sacramento. If you come out to see us, it's between Ohio and Franklin. So we suggest that you come in through the Franklin side. You will see that there is a blue door next to a parking lot. That is our entrance. Just ring the doorbell and come on in, and somebody will be there to greet you and to lead you to where you need to be, so we can start the orientation when you walk in. So dial that number, 312-563-9028, and somebody will take your call and assist you with how to get there and all the information that you need and questions you may have that we can answer for you.
Yeah, if you don't feel that this program is for you, please pass on the information to anyone that you feel can benefit from the program. We are more than happy. Also, if you belong to any organizations that would love to have us come by and talk to your participants, just give us a call, let us know, and we'll be able to stop by, drop off some literature. What we're trying to do is to make sure that individuals in the city know about this program, know that it is available, and that it is there to help them out in their search for either a new career or to advance their skills within the career, and also to assist with job placement. We are there Monday through Friday, and please, if you saw the number 1-312-563-9028, you can also find us on Facebook, Greater West Town, and then email us at training@greaterwesttown.org. The idea is to make sure that people know about us and know that we're available to assist them, and to make sure that we're there to benefit them, to make so that they can have a future either in the career or to start a new career within the shipping and receiving industry.
Remember, this program works. You want to get to work, make that phone call, and we will be working with you. So thank you for joining us today. I want to thank Agustin Jaramillo, who's here today to bring this information to you, and have a great and pleasant evening.
Thank you.